good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just...
So let's take a look. Bridges checks in. Here's Bridges. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Miller with a wide open look. Offline with his three. Warriors trail by 13. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Warriors. Dunn comes in for Austin Reeves. And a switch here also for Charlotte. James is checked in. Pass to Nurkic. Elbow shot is on the way.
Thank you for the assist.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And many players shy away from that mid-range shot these days. But Nurkic isn't one of them. He feels good about that shot, and they're fine with him taking it.
Off target with his three.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Shamet kicks to MP. And it's done in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Hornets leading by 9. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Nurkic a screen on ball. Floats it up there for Nurkic. Knappel wide open and he fires. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
To the wing on the left. Nurkic the pass to Santos. Shamet on the wing. No good from outside. Pass the ball. Got it from 16 feet. Ball's got 9.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter.
Nice shot.
Miles Bridges. James James is out there with Miller. And it's Green. And so Miller will bring it up for the Hornets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked. He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
James finds Miller. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They're powering through the foul there. Miller showing some serious intensity.
And the Hornets making a change here. Salon's checked in. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important.
Nice shot.
Defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Hornets leading by 8. Now here is Miller, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. MP looking around. On the wing, Green.
Shoot that.
Out left to the wing. The 19-foot shot. Hornets with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Here's Salon. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Charlotte, no good that time either. And the wide open
Yes!
shot. There's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
There's a good screen. The 10-footer. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 9.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Knipples checked in for Sharp. LaMelo Ball comes in for James. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. Count that one. Reeves has got 5 points.
You're so antsy behind me. Might as well just give it to you.
Shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Miller, no luck.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one
Nice.
differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Back to ball. Over MP. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 13 points in the game.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
And here's MP for the connect.
Bang!
From distance.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. And stolen by MP. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Salon. Hornets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. There's Ball with the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Just a tremendous run right now for them. 12.
Bang.
Win.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Charlotte has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. To the wing right side. Back to Ball. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
Charlotte making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. The Warriors trail. MP outside.
Bang.
Bring it up for MP. A 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 3 points. That's now 8 points for Knipple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
36 seconds left now here in the second. Ball no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
McGinnis' shot is off. The Hornets have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. And stolen by MP. From deep three-point territory. Another miss by MP.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And we thank you for joining. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league.
So now, looking at Charlotte, they got themselves in a close battle.
Well, they've worked the ball inside it.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a... He's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. Here's Diabate. He's got 6. From outside the arc. Knipple, no good. Warriors trail by 13. Draymond Green is out there with Moody. And there's Porzingis. And it's McGinnis. And it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Ball kicks to Miller. Knipple with it. 14 points for him. A 3-pointer is right on target. Sawan's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Knipple, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Bang.
And again for 3.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped
Bang!
Good.
Come on!
From 3.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you
Bang!
need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Bridges is checked in for the Hornets. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. MP is number 1. And, of course, LaMelo Ball.
Anytime these 2 guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Bridges passes to Miller. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time.
Bang!
Connects again from distance.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season. And they get it. Here's Diabate. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration.
Bang! Come on!
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most 3-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often.
Bang!
And
I'm on fire now.
Golden State. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
To the inside. And there's Goodwin on the assist by MP. MP's got his 9th assist in the game now. Hornets trail by 6. Miller outside. Pass to Bridges. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Golden State. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Bang!
Long triple.
Really rare to see a young fella let it fly like that from range, but MP's got the confidence already.
Ball against MP. Ball no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second,
Bang!
he's come up with goose eggs.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes
Bang.
to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. All out there with James. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Salon in at the 4-man position. And the rejection by MP. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Hornets trail by 15. James outside. Back to Ball. Bridges outside. There's the screen. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. MP with the bounce pass. Kojemski gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Warriors lead by 17. Ball from long range. And again, the Hornets missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal.
Bang!
Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice work by MP. He gets to his spot and cashes in.
Will it go? And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The three from
Bang,
MP.
nice pass,
Connects
Draymond.
again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Warriors making a change here. Porzingis is checked in.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick
Bang!
it up.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Ball out to Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
And dialing up the three ball, he finally puts an end to the 14-0 run
Bang.
by Golden State. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Bridges, right side. Pass to Salon. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball with the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kojemski's got 6 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And they pick up 2.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
MP right outside.
Come on,
It's
me.
rebounded by Salon. Salon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball with a wide open look. And the shot falls short this time.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but just really struggling this quarter.
Boy, I like what Porzingis shows there. Excellent. Staying with the shot even under pressure.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Warriors. And then for Charlotte, Diabate's checked in. And it's Knipple in for Miles Bridges. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
MP against Ball. And Knipple, the bucket on the assist by Ball. 17 points for Knipple. And here's MP for 3. Knipple with the rebound.
Okay, number 3s.
To the middle. Here's Salon. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Stolen by Ball.
No.
It's 2-on-1. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
For 3. Knipple with the rebound. The Hornets shooting the ball at 42%. Down low. Here's Salon.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
A 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. They double him with MP. Here's Knipple. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
We're only up by
doubt
20.
about
Calm
it.
down.
He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. The three from
Bang!
MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 59 points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget.
Bang!
On the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a two-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was superb as a facilitator, really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
And finished off by Nurkic.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Murphy. Great D that time from Nurkic. MP.
Bang!
An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, great.